What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and we have some breaking news about Call of Duty 2020 on this beautiful Saturday evening. And I'm sure you guys may have saw the Charlie Intel article this morning, which was reporting on a tweet from Okami. We'll get to that in a little bit, but the biggest piece of information does come from the lad himself, Prototype Warehouse. He's been very reliable with not only inside information, but also data mining various parts of Modern Warfare and Warzone, which he himself, I believe, revealed the Numbers live event that is going to be happening in Warzone later on, hopefully in Season 5. Before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because about 70% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. Make sure you guys are getting notifications every time I update you on Black Ops 4, Call of Duty 2020, and of course Warzone. I had a zombies video planned for at some point today, but I am going to be pushing that back till Monday, since we do have this important news. So straight from Prototype Warehouse, he did say the reveal is August 5th, the beta is in September, and the release is in December to coincide with next-gen console releases. Somebody then asked them, I don't know if they would release, both on the same day, right? Warzone Season 5 and COD 2020 marketing. He then replied and said, it's August 5th, I trust my source. He was not wrong on information in the past. If not the 5th, then the 6th. So what does this actually coincide with? The video I just made about 2 days ago, where we talked about the biggest week ever, which is going to be the first week of August. We're going to have the Activision Investors Call, the beginning of Warzone Season 5, and a PlayStation 5 event. So you can bet that during the Activision Investors Call, they're going to say a lot about this game, and I'm really excited to stream that here on the channel. And then, as I've said too, I'm not sure if they'll exactly market Call of Duty 2020 with the very beginning of Warzone Season 5. Prototype Warehouse does seem to think so, but we also have that PS5 event in which we could potentially see something, whether it's gameplay or a title reveal, during an event where there's going to be millions of people watching. So they'll definitely be taking advantage of that. Now, Prototype Warehouse did say that, his source hasn't been wrong yet. I'm not exactly sure who his source is and how exactly that works and exactly what he's been given before, but I do trust Prototype. So again, I'm just the messenger. This is what Prototype has been saying, but let's think about that for a second, right? A reveal August 5th, that is to be expected, right? I was talking about that in a previous video, but the beta in September, he has not clarified whether the beta is for the campaign or for the actual multiplayer, as we all expect. As you guys may remember, a couple of weeks ago on my channel, I did report that according to a few insiders, there was either going to be no campaign for Treyarch's new game, or there may be a campaign demo of some sort. But that is, of course, all subject to change depending on how development goes over these next few weeks. If they manage to clutch together a really solid game and the multiplayer is ready ahead of time, then yeah, I'm all down for a multiplayer beta, but I'd rather have them do no beta and release the game in a solid state than rush together the multiplayer just for the sake of doing a big pre-order bonus like that. So beta in September sounds very good to me. I cannot wait to see what they end up doing with that. I would not be disappointed if it's, a campaign demo, since you still get a feel for the game, and that's really all I care about when it comes to betas, getting a feel for the game, reporting issues to the developers. Now, he did say the release is in December to coincide with next-gen console releases. So if that's the case, if the release date is that far away, then what I would say is, okay, might as well do the beta in October then. So give Treyarch a little bit more time to truly polish, whether it's campaign or multiplayer that they're doing for a beta. Then, we get a release date closer to Christmas. I'm totally okay with that. We're used to release dates in November, and then with Black Ops 4, we started getting them in October. I think October is a bit too soon, not just because of content or replayability, but just bug fixing. I think they do need a little bit of extra time, especially with the release of next-gen consoles. They need all the time they can get, because I'm not sure if the game is being built from the ground up on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, or if it's being ported to those consoles. If the game was made for PS4 and Xbox One, we have no idea how that works, but I'm excited for that. I think that's a perfect release date. They can still get those Christmas sales, and it also begs the question, right? Will they release all versions of Call of Duty 2020 at the very same time, or will they split it up? As I've brought up before too, with Call of Duty Ghost, they released the game itself on PS3 and 360 about 2 weeks or so early, and then, after those 2 weeks, the PS4 and Xbox One came out, and then COD Ghost was then re-released for those platforms. Will they do something similar for COD 2020, or they just, say fuck it and release all versions of the game on the same day? But we'll still have to wait for the official release dates for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So once we get those release dates, we could probably put together a ballpark as to when this game will exactly drop. But besides that too, Charlie Intel also reported on the following tweet from Okami. Okami tweeted this morning. small update regarding COD 2020. As of about a week ago, it's still on schedule to release this year. No delay. Reveal coming very soon. And somebody asked him, well, how soon is that? And he then said, in the next 2 weeks. So that lines up perfectly with Prototype Warehouse just said about, the first week of August. And the first week of August to me is the best bet, as I've gone over many times before, but I think when it comes to no delay, it's kind of funny because since the game hasn't been revealed yet, technically the game could have quote-unquote been delayed behind the scenes, or, to the developers it seems like it was getting pushed back a bit, but to us, to the general public, the game hasn't been revealed, so it's still essentially on schedule, right? So, as I've also said too, during that investors call, they're going to make everything very clear. If something wasn't going right behind the scenes, they're going to make all that clear to investors during that phone call. I'll try to call in ahead of time, maybe I can get a question in there. I was trying to during the last investors call, but there were too many people in front of me, so I'll try to call ahead of time and see if I can get a really funny question in there for you guys. My biggest thing for everybody down below in the comments is please let me know, what do you want me to ask Activision? If I get picked for the actual phone call and I get to ask them a question, what should I ask them, right? Think about something very important, either for Call of Duty 2020, maybe scrapped content for Black Ops 4, or what their marketing strategy is going to be for Treyarch's new game. Think of something very damn important, but it's kind of funny, right? Okami reported this, and then Prototype Warehouse hears something a little bit similar just a few hours after that. But Charlie Intel also put in their 2 cents about this whole thing. As they said, Activision usually reveals Call of Duty games by the end of May, but 2020 has been an exception. COVID has caused Activision developers to switch to remote work and cancel any massive community reveal events that could happen. Okami's track record has been good over the years, although he has had some incorrect information. Okami shared the name as Black Ops Cold War back in May, which was backed by Eurogamer and other sites. And I think he actually perfectly revealed the release of Modern Warfare 2 campaign remasters. It was a bit of a gamble when he tweeted that, because I'm like, there's no way they drop it on a Monday with no marketing prior to that. And what do you know, the game actually, I think, leaked early or something, or I think the trailer might have leaked early on Xbox, and then they just revealed it and released it the same day. So Okami was perfectly on the money with that. But again, Okami is just like any other insider. Again, insiders could hear wrong information. Insiders could hear, bullshit information on purpose. Sometimes, information is planted so that leakers can be tracked down, as I've talked about so many times before. But Charlie Intel also kindly put together all of the Activision statements so far here in their article. As they said, the company last mentioned Call of Duty 2020 during an investor call in early May. Activision stated the latest premium Call of Duty title will release in Q4, which is October through December. The publishing company will release 3 titles this year, including the already revealed Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 and Crash Bandicoot 4. Call of Duty 2020 will be a launch title for PS5 and Xbox Series X. The 2020 title will also be available on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Call of Duty 2020 has had many rumors over the past year. Kotaku started the rumors in May 2019. They actually called it Black Ops 5 at that point. Kotaku stated Treyarch will be the developers of the 2020 title instead of Sledgehammer Games. So that's pretty much all we have officially on Treyarch's next game, but I think this is definitely reassuring news for everybody out there who was a bit concerned about what was going on with this game. I almost had a theory that, what if Season 5 starts for Warzone and we still hear not a damn thing about Treyarch's new game? What if the Activision investors call goes by, the PS5 event, and we still hear like minimal bullshit, nothing actually important? Then I would have been concerned. I'm gonna be like, alright, are we gonna get a reveal, as late as September? What the hell is going on with this game? But, we've reported so many other things this past week. The title for the game has been up in the air, but we have some really juicy information about that. The link to that video will be down below in the description. And we also went over other information thanks to Long Sensation, who's been backing up quite a few reports as of lately. But let me know what you think of all this down below in the comment section. This has been DK Dynamite. As a huge reminder, the first week of August, we have probably what is going to be 3 back-to-back-to-back streams. I'm not sure if the Nuke Live event will be during the first week of August when Season 5 starts, but as I've said, we know about the train, we know about the teasers with the stadium, so I'm not sure if somehow they'll start slowly tying in Woods and the numbers, which are in the files right now for Warzone, into the first week of Warzone. I'm not sure if they're going to tie all that in straight away, or if they'll kind of drip feed us that content. Season 4 has been almost a joke, right? We had Season 4 Reloaded not too long ago for Modern Warfare, and the chamber's still empty, right? They reloaded what? There was no hype whatsoever, no community energy. It's been a pretty dead season, but once, the Modern Warfare seasons and the Warzone crossovers start getting really deep into that Black Ops lore, I'm probably going to care a lot more about it. I'll be streaming Warzone more. Hopefully the hackers go away soon. I'll definitely have more videos covering any new Easter eggs that get added to the Giant Battle Royale. But again, August is the month we've all been waiting for. It's been a pretty slow summer in terms of the news we've all been waiting for, but you know, August is going to be a banger. I could just feel it. So many videos, so many streams, so much official marketing. I just can't wait to see what the future holds. But really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.